What's happening today is of historic importance because we are enlarging the scope of our institution geographically in a very balanced and gradual fashion so that we can bring in the benefits of investment in infrastructure and sustainable development to other countries around the world. There is a huge need for infrastructure investment around the world. It's been measured that if all multilateral development banks come together and invest in infrastructure, this would only represent about 3 to 4% of the entire set of needs. So the more multilateral development banks that are there providing solutions, ideas, and resources, the better. So for countries that are joining the NDB now, you have basically three major benefits. One, you have another source of long-term capital for their projects in infrastructure and sustainable development. Two, in this with COVID or post-COVID world, there's a new set of development policies that are emerging from innovative experiences. And this is what we have been accumulating in the New Development Bank for this past 6 years. And three, in a world where there's disconnect, where there's lack of coordination, the New Development Bank provides a great platform for countries to work on an everyday basis in projects where they share interests. So this is a great platform for international cooperation. When you think about the original founders of the New Development Bank, they already constitute a big chunk of the global population. But by the addition of new members, millions and millions of people will also benefit from our infrastructure resources. This has to mean for the New Development Bank an increased opportunity not only to provide the necessary capital for sustainable development, but also to learn from the needs and experiences of each individual country that's joining the New Development Bank. So this is a very fruitful exchange. We learn from their positive experiences, we learn from their needs, they learn from what we have come up in terms of solutions for our original member countries, and this exchange multiplies exponentially, and this is what development banking is all about. It's very important for us to have an effective kind of multilateralism. We want to be able to promote development banking that actually makes a change for those that are associating with us. Going forward, the New Development Bank, with its lean structure, with its agility, actually make a difference in people's lives. When we look at other institutions that have been, say, emerging from other historical contexts, they have become important sources of knowledge and of experiences, but they've become very slow. And they reflect, say, an economic order that is very much frozen in the past. That's not the case of the New Development Bank. We are an institution geared towards the future. By joining NDB, new members will have access to our resources, to our teams, to our ideas, our capacities to organize projects in some of the crucial areas of traditional infrastructure investment. We're talking about water, transport, sanitation, but also those that are more focused on the 21st century needs. So digital cities, smart infrastructure, social infrastructure that brings the latest technology to areas like health and education. And going forward, of course, the traditional notions of physical infrastructure and digital infrastructure will be blended together. And the NDB is an institution that's ready to respond to the new members' needs in those specific sectors. Membership expansion is something that is going to go on for the New Development Bank. Of course, we want to embrace new members in the sense that makes sense for us, so that they know that they have a robust source of capital for their needs, and also that makes sense for the bank in terms of enlarging our presence, in terms of bringing good for more people. So this is a process that is guided by our shareholders, will continue to grow in coming years.